Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this is about this, yeah, cage. So there was a question on Discord how to create such a cage for printing. So if you think it's easy, then you can stop the video and try it for your own. So if you think you can use here a curve repeater. So then I can say, when you select here the curve repeater, you see here the, yeah, it's not correct. Here is one in the corner, here not. So the curve repeater doesn't work correctly. So yeah, that's only for information. It looks like a cage, but it's not. Yeah, the bars are not exact in the edges, and the spacing is not equal. So here's a different spacing than here on the sides. It's so curve repeater is not the way. So okay. So I start. So I tested a lot. So I start with a cylinder, and this is a cage bar. I turn the wireframe on, and I change the divisions a little bit more here, and no divisions in this direction. So then we need holes. So we create a clone of this one, and we need a hole here a little bit, only a small distance that they fit inside. So yeah, so now we can validate the cylinders. Okay, I select here both, and I add a group node. Okay, so you see here the green direction. So I use here the pivot, and I rotate it 90 degrees in this direction. So I leave the pivot option here. And now I add a array. So here in the array you can change here the count, maybe in the green direction. So here you choose your distance. Maybe like this. And here you see fit inside. So deselect this, and here you see now your offset. So now tap with your finger here on the offset, then this window appears. So now copy here this number, this value. So here in the scene, delete the array. So now select your group, and here on the left side menu you can create clones. So when you tap and hold with your finger on the clone button here, hold it, and now, sorry, I forgot something. You see here a snapping option. Here tap on the snapping option and paste here the value you copied before. So now, and now press the clone button and hold it. Hold the clone button. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now in the red direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe like this. So now use the select tool, lasso, select the parts here, join it, and so I hide this one. And I select the other ones, join it. So in the group nodes we can delete. So these are the bars, I think. Bars. So I turn the outline on, yes. And these are the holes. So the holes here I separate, and I press on this one. Here I use the gizmo, and I add here now a box. Sorry, I had to use a checkbox here. Box. And I scale it. So this is my ground plate. And now move it in this direction and here. You can make it a little bit bigger if you like, doesn't matter. So now we can validate this one. This is our plate. So our holes, we can join again. So now here, now the distance is the same here at the edge. So, okay. The next thing is, we can here create a group node, and now we want to mirror our objects. So here's a gizmo option here in this menu. So select this one and now move your gizmo to this position here and tap on the screen. So now when you select here the bars or the whole thing here, is it possible to no, the group node. So okay. You see here our mirror. So now you can use the mirror and we change the plane. So now we have our bars, and now I select this one. So now you see here our mirror position is wrong. So we have to use this one again. And I place it here, tap on the screen. So again, mirror, change the plane, mirror, now it's correct. So the last thing we have to mirror is the the plate. Again, the gizmo to this position. So now everything is correct. Sorry. So now we select the holes, make them invisible. I select now the plate and use Boolean. So here in solo view we see now our Boolean worked. And you see here our mirror position, it's correct. So I use now the Y and I mirror it again. So now we have our top. So now the cage is complete. If you know a faster way, or please tell me. That's it. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.